Well, for both of you guys, did you feel like in some ways your season was on the line that last drive?
Yeah. I wouldn't say just but at the same time.
I don't know if it was on the line with just that game, but this is a very important game that we needed to come up here and win on the road, for sure.
So for you to be able to do that, let me get thoughts from both of you. Start with Bryce. To be able to come out here and get a win and the 3-game losing streak, regardless of how it happened, how good does it feel?
It was great. We just know that we needed a win for us to start get it rolling, and for us to get this kind of win and this kind of atmosphere, it was big. So I think that we just we'll be seeing a lot more of this.
And your thoughts on that as well? Just how big it was.
I think that was spot on. It was a pretty big game. I mean, on the road, 0-3 in the pack. When we came in here, we needed to win. Didn't want to go 0-4 in the pack, and we ended up getting the win. I mean, that's huge for us because now we can take this momentum into Washington State.
Not your sharpest game throwing the ball, but can you talk about the rapport that you and Bryce had, especially in the fourth quarter? I think both your touchdowns were in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I mean, this man knows we in the locker room, always together. I call him Pops all the time, kind of like a mentor kind of thing. He's always looking out for me, and he knows that I love him, and we kind of just got that chemistry.
He's now 2 for 2 passing in his career. You jealous of his passer rating at all?
They should just put me at quarterback.
Maybe just a little bit. They can throw me a receiver. I mean, I snagged a touchdown too. So
Can you talk about that play and just how big that was at the time? I mean, you guys, the game was a little bit, not really getting away from you, but you guys needed a score at that time. Bryce, can you talk about how big that play was?
Oh yeah. Once they called the play, I kind of just knew that I was gonna throw the ball. I didn't need to run it. But during the time that I actually had the ball, there was like just a lot of guys kind of run toward me. So in my head, I was like, I'm gonna just take off. But then I just seen him wide open, so I just floated it up and he caught it. Big time play.
What'd you say in the huddle before that game-winning?
I mean, I just called the play. I'm not going to tell you what the play is because I mean, can't be giving our stuff. But I mean, we set the play to the line, got to the line of scrimmage. When I tossed it, I kind of peeked around the corner to see if anybody was looking at me, and all the safeties and corners never went. So I was just kind of like, all right. So I just ran outside, and then I mean, he did the rest. He put it right on my mitts. Kind of made it pretty hard to drop it. So
on the game-winning touchdown, look like maybe your best throw of the day. Can you just talk about what you were thinking on that throw right there?
It was single high. They were playing some sort of single high. I want to say it was probably cover 3. There was so much room between where Bryce was and where the safety was to make that play, and then the backers were kind of inside the box. I think they expected us to run the ball. So when we went and got that play action, I just saw Bryce kind of beat him off the line, and he was open. He's a bigger body guy, so I just kind of tried to put it on him. And ended up working. He ended up catching it, scoring a touchdown. It was huge.
What can you say about the guy to your right there?
I mean, everybody knows that Phil's a freak. Phil's a freak of nature.
The hardest runner you'll
ever see. Yeah, for real. Just toast that rock, makes people miss, and then when he runs into the holes and backers are there to try to stop him and hit him, I mean, he's running through them like he's 230 pounds.
You'll never see another guy run with the passion that you run.
Yeah, it's crazy. Tasmanian devil.
Facts.
Facts. And his hair's pretty damn sweet too.
You guys feel you adopted some of that passion there at the end of the last few minutes? The rest of the team?
Yeah. Like we see that we kind of have to step up. Within the past couple of seasons, you usually see the defense step up in games and to get turnovers and make big plays. And right now they're struggling a little bit. They're going to come together regardless. But we see that we have to kind of take it into our own hands. And when the pressure comes, we don't flinch.
Was it important for you guys to make that kind of play, make that kind of drive at the end of the game, and something's kind of been missing this year, and to make that game-changing drive for you? As far as the momentum and
I thought
this team can do it like last year's team did?
I thought it was huge. I mean, we went down there, scored the first time, and then I think Oregon State scored, and then to go down there and score that second time, I think it kind of just fired our whole team up and just like, we're not going to come here and not get a win. I think everybody just kind of felt that way. I think the whole sideline was into it. I think at that point in time, after we threw that second touchdown to Bryce, I think everybody on the sideline thought that we were going to win the game and believed it. And I think that's what mattered the most is when you get people believing and they start playing really well. And the defense on that final drive, they handed it off and we got a tackle for loss in the backfield. I think that was huge. I think that was just all how bad they wanted it and how bad we wanted it as a team.
Phil, these guys are talking about the effort that you had today. Can you talk about the effort you put in today, trying to get you had the 74-yard run, but all the rest of the yards were really tough yards.
I mean, it kind of comes down to the offensive line doing their part, receivers doing their part. It makes it a lot easier when receivers start to catch. Montez gets in the groove, and then I just have to do what I have to do to help win the game. It comes down to the offensive line. I'm proud of them, and I'm proud of Montez. I'm proud of Bobo. I'm proud of all the receivers.
You talk about your 74-yard run. I don't think you were touched on that one.
Yeah, I mean, Chris Bounds had a great block. And the offensive line got everybody pushed. Bobo and them did their job on the outsides. And, and it was just up to me to go and finish the drive off.
We heard from them, but your perspective on how big of a game this was for you guys for this season.
Yeah, it's a very big game for us because, it's the mark of the sixth game. We got 6 game stretch. And, we're not out of it still, and for us, we gotta just go one game at a time, and we just gotta go back to work. So we'll go back to work tomorrow and get ready for Washington State. They're a very talented team. Oregon State was a very talented team. Good running back, quarterback did a lot of good things. Defense did a lot of good things. And, I got a couple of people on the team I know, so I'm proud of them. And, it was, sorry for the situation they were put in with the coach, but they're gonna be good.
Did you know if they got some momentum, with the passion they were coming out there? You know, if they got some momentum that was going to be on there?
I mean, they definitely had some momentum going in there. The interim head coach, he did a good job of mixing things up, and that's what you had to do. And he kept us off balance at the beginning. We had him on the ropes. I feel like at one point when the defense got the interception. Well, those plays right there, those are the ones I'm talking about. The bounces that have to go our way. For us, we got to execute that though. Right after we got the interception, we didn't execute that, and later on down the line that can come back and haunt you. So we gotta go back to work. We'll go back on Monday, watch Sunday here on Monday, watch film, and then we'll execute. I feel like our offense is coming along well now. Receivers are starting to get involved, which that's what we need to do if we're gonna win these games. And the offensive line is doing well, so I think that will be all right.
Phil, what does a game like this mean to you personally? You came here on the road, you did have to grind this one out, and kind of came back in the final seconds.
I mean, it's a lot. Yeah, I mean, it is definitely. I mean, no matter what, you have to understand, all these kids, we're all playing. In college football, we're all playing for certain situations and stuff. So they're out there battling too, just like us. It's a big thing to come to Corellis and get a win. And that's what we needed to do, is get a win, because we go to Washington State next week, and that's not going to be an easy win either. So we got to get the wins under our belt, how we can take it, and whether it's 1 point or 100 points, it's just about winning.
But I know you're not an individual accolade type of guy, but today you passed Rashawn Salam. Does it mean anything for you to be up with names like Rashawn Salam and Eric Bieniemy and Rodney Stewart?
Rashawn Salam was a great running back, and no matter if I pass him or not, the things that man did, I mean, I can't compete with him right now. So I don't even think about that right now. That he did what he had to do, and I'm trying to do what he did. So for me, I don't pay attention to that, and it's not about me. So I'd rather not even talk about that stuff.
You've carried the ball a lot the last few weeks. How's the body holding up?
Feels good. Like I said, I do it. I have a different motive. I have a different mindset. My mindset is just different. I do this for my family, and I do it for my teammates. So at the end of the day, it's about getting the win. So my body's holding up well. I take care of it a lot, and that's where I go.
Any more questions from players? Thanks.
All right. Go Bucks. Thank you.